You know, since I was a little kid, I loved reptiles. I was literally 2 years old when I was introduced to my first ball python, and ever since I've been absolutely fascinated. You know, and that's all I've ever done. My entire life has been surrounded by amazing animals like Terrence here, the black and white Argentine tegu. More than ever now, we have to be concerned about our future of reptiles, right? I can't imagine that my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and their kids wouldn't be able to have an animal like Terrence here, or a snake, or a python, whatever the case may be. I mean, this is like a legacy, right? It's about conservation, it's about understanding, it's about the lack of fear of reptiles, and I just can't imagine life without these animals. I mean, they've given me so much adventure, so much opportunity, so much love, to be honest with you. The relationships that I've formed with these reptiles has been absolutely life-changing, and I don't know what I would do without them. Terrence is such a silly little monkey, and right now, unfortunately, there are places like in Florida where you're not allowed to keep tegus anymore unless you have a ridiculous cage or something like that. And Terrence, I'm going to let you down, buddy. He's like, Dad, I don't want to play anymore. The truth is it's such a bummer to me that entire states are starting to ban animals like this. And it's not just Florida, but it's a bunch of states. And the thing is that some people may say here up in Michigan, like, why should I worry about Florida, right? Because, hey, in Michigan, I don't have a problem. The fact is we don't want a precedent set where they start taking away our animals, because this is what we love. This is what we wake up every day to actually be involved with. So it's so important for us to fight for the right of Florida. And I can think of no other way to fight but than to support USARK and USARK Florida. I mean, after all, that's all we got, right? You know, it takes so much money to run an advocacy group that keeps our right for keeping reptiles, and it's literally run on a shoestring budget. So I personally donate a lot to USARK. I will continue to donate a lot to USARK as well as USARK Florida. Everyone has to make their own decision. I'm telling you that USARK has always supported us, and right now I couldn't have Burmese pythons in the reptarium if it wasn't for USARK overturning the Lacey Act. I mean, they're our advocacy group and we have to support them. And right now, with things that are happening in Florida and what could potentially happen over the next 2-3 years are absolutely devastating. And we have to make sure that we fight for our brothers down there in Florida so that when it comes to us, they'll fight for us. And there's no other way to do it but to support USARK and USARK Florida. So I'm going to make sure to continue to preach this to everyone and do that. And by the way, Herptime actually nominated me to talk about my love of animals and my passion for USARK and USARK Florida. And I'm going to actually nominate Tiki's geckos. Coming for you, Tiki's. Go ahead, make a video. Tell people why you support USARK Florida and USARK and why you love reptiles. And then I want you to nominate someone else.